What's going on, guys? This is Gainz Gaming. Today we are going to be talking about a really cool aspect of War and Order that I wanted to share with you that is called timed attacks. And this is where you and your alliance members are planning out your attacks in order to attack an individual person all at the same time. That way you have multiple people that are attacking the same person, so you have many more armies attacking surrounding the same army. So you can see here we have a number of our people in our alliance that are attacking the same person here, and so we have many more troops than they do. We have a lot more reinforcements. We have way more troops that are attacking their troops, and so we completely outnumber them, and you can see we have even more reinforcements coming to attack this player and attack their city. So what we're doing is we are looting their city. You can see many of our alliance members that are now retreating back to their cities. You can see in the top left, you can see my troops are attacking right now. So if we open up the battle port right here, we can see the total plunder. I got 256,000 food, 200,000 wood, some stone, and then I also inflicted a lot of several runes on them as well. So you can see right down here, we have total power loss. I had 7,800 power loss. I had 1,800 troops that died, 76 that went to my hospital. Whereas Jetson here, he had 39,000 power loss. He had 11,000 troops die because his hospital was completely overflowed. So if we take a look here, we can actually check out the video replay so we can see when my troops actually attacked his troops. So you can see I very much outnumber his troops. I have about 9,000 in each of my armies here, whereas he only has about 1,000. So he is already pretty wounded from my alliance members also attacking him. And so you can see it is a very, very easy army attack on my end. I did a lot of damage inflicted on him as well. Did not take many deaths on my end, but inflicted many on his. So this is one way that you can team up with your alliance members in order to completely dominate another player and even dominate other alliances in War and Order as well. And so here is another example of attacking a player all at the same time. You can see right there, everyone was within about 10 seconds of one another of attacking this player. That way we could reinforce each other's armies and inflict even more damage on this player, Omar. So you can see he's a little bit stronger. He has about 12,000 in each of his armies, but we have about 50 to 75,000 in each of our armies. So we outnumber him about 10 to 1, and so it is a very easy win for my alliance here. We are able to dominate this player and inflict many, many deaths and take a lot of resources here. So you can see I did take another 200,000 food and wood, another 40,000 stone as well. And then on the bottom here, you can see our total army. We had 424,000 troops, whereas he had 79,000 troops. We total had 6,500 troops die, whereas he had 27,000 troops die. Also had 38,000 troops go to his hospital. So you can see the total power loss. He lost 192,000 power, which is a lot of power, whereas all of our 8 battlers lost in total 21,000 power. And so you can see this dispersed between 8 different people. In total, we lost roughly 2,500 power each, which is pretty much nothing compared to the 192,000 power that Omar here lost in dead troops and hospital troops as well. So we recently just had an event where we were defending these watchtowers, and this was an event that was kingdom-wide where different alliances were fighting one another, trying to hold these different warfare marks, and the alliance who captured the most and held them the longest were the ones that got the most amount of points. So what I want to show you here is the battle of us defending one of our targets here. So you can see we are currently defending this target. We have enemies that are coming to try to take the target. So we are defending this with many of my alliance members. You can see this is battling between blue and red. So we are the blue, so we are defending against the red, and this was a very easy defense. So you can see right here, we did win the defense. We took 1,100 total losses with 1,200 wounded, whereas our attacker took 20,000 losses and 20,000 wounded. And this was a battle where it wasn't total power loss, you were just losing troops in that moment. So you did not lose them permanently, but you were losing them in the battle. And so this is a way where we had 6 total defenders, whereas one person was trying to attack us, 43,000 troops against our 581,000 troops. So this allowed us to hold our defense. You can see later on we did have more people that attacked us in this watchtower, and so they are currently battling toward us. So you can see about 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 50 seconds, they are using the technique of attacking all at once. You can see right here we do have quite a few people in the watchtower that are waiting for this attack to take place. And then you can see all around the map we have different armies marching all over the place, These are the marchers that are marching toward us to attack our watchtower that we are attempting to defend. You can see we do have a little bit of warning coming in on new attackers attacking our watchtower. So you can see they are closing in on our watchtower. We are ready to defend. We have 8 people in this watchtower ready to defend with many troops in here. We have almost 600,000 troops defending this watchtower in particular. And so we are just defending against these multiple attacks. You can see earlier we had about 8 people coming in, so it was about 8 on 8, but they did not have the timed attacks 100% right. And so they were too broken up in between the different alliances. And so they are not going to be able to take our watchtower because they were not precise enough with where they were sending their troops and when they were sending their troops, because we were able to take them out one by one before they all got there to attack us. And so this is one way that you really want to make sure that you are being very precise on when you are sending your troops, because you can see right here, they had 421,000 troops. We had 676,000 troops. They totaled 125,000 losses to our 18,000, and then 135,000 wounded to our 20,000 wounded. So this is why it's so important to make sure you have the timing down when you are making these attacks, because even though they had only 2/3 of our troops, they took 10 times the amount of losses that we did just because they had their timing wrong. And so this is one thing that I really like about War and Order, is that you are able to really pair up with your alliance members and make sure you are defending alongside one another and even attacking alongside one another, because if you don't, you are not going to be very successful in this game, especially with your alliance. You can see right here, we are ranked 2 right now, NO1 Immortals. The top alliance is in number 1 right now. They do have a lot of our whales in our kingdom, and so it makes sense that they are the top alliance. And so we are in the number 2 alliance right now with 2.7 million points. You get points by taking these different watchtowers. So we did some rallies, we took some rallies and we defended them. And so that is the point behind this event, making sure you are working alongside your alliance and attacking at the same time as well. Like I was showing earlier, it is the best way to defeat your enemies in War and Order. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like and subscribe. Make sure you guys check out the game in the link in my description. Make sure you guys don't miss another video. So again, make sure you guys check out the link in my description so you guys can download War and Order and use my gift code Gainz in order to get some extra gifts when you download the game as well. Make sure you guys drop the name of your account in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in game.